Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. In this video today, I want to talk about eating with a stoma. When you first get a stoma, the first major change will be your diet. And it is important you follow this strictly for the first 6 to 8 weeks and try not to branch out too much in that time, as it can cause some complications. For the first 6 to 8 weeks, it is recommended that you eat on a low residue diet. Now, when many people are told this, think of pretty bland food. This doesn't need to be the case. In this video, I want to help those with a stoma who are struggling on what they can and cannot eat. This is my experience. I hope it helps some people who are watching. Recently, I saw my dietitian to discuss my low residue diet from the end of August. Now, I just saw my dietitian there mid-December, and I've had my stoma since the end of August. For some people, this may be difficult as they're not sure on what they can and cannot eat. And this is why I'm doing this video today, to try and help those who are struggling with that. For a low residue diet, it is important to get your nutrients, as there's many fruit and veg that you can't eat, and there's some nutrients that you can't get. So what I suggest and what I take every day is multivitamins. Another product that you can eat all the time is white potatoes. White potatoes, as you know, many people just make mash, but it doesn't need to be just mash all the time. And there's many things you can do with potatoes, like roast potatoes. You can have a baked potato without the skin, as well as some fancier foods. You can have some palm anna, which is sliced potatoes and butter and baked. You can also flavour your mash with other ingredients to try and get a bit more flavour into it. This video is by no means telling me what you can and cannot eat. No means by a dietitian or anything like that. I'm just showing my advice and my experience from this. Also doing a nutrition and well-being course, so it is giving me a bit more knowledge on what I can and cannot eat and what is a bit healthier and not as healthy. Recently got this booklet from my dietitian as well. I can read out some things that might be of use to use. For example, just some tips on when eating with a stoma. What I suggest and what the dietitian suggests as well is to eat slow and chew your food really well. When eating some fruit and veg, to remove the skin, some pips and the seeds. Take some multivitamins as well, and when you're on a low residue diet, just to kind of boost that. And I would also suggest some Diorolite as well if you are experiencing a high output. Everyone tolerates food differently, and what the dietitian has suggested is to keep a food diary to record what you have eaten, how that makes you feel. This can then track on what foods that you can't really tolerate and what foods you can tolerate. I'd also suggest, as well as the dietitian, to eat little but often when you first get your stoma. This can help regulate your output as well. Having some full fat cream and dairy products will also give you some more calcium and nutrients. In another video, I can go over this booklet in more detail on what food you can and cannot eat and what foods to completely avoid. This is only really for the first 6 to 8 weeks. After that, your dietitian will tell you to start introducing fibre. If there is any problems or anything like that, please do contact your stoma nurse or your dietitian. If you have any other tips, however, please do leave a comment below. No one needs to go through this big change alone, and the IBD community is huge. So please drop a like and a comment and share to those who you know who have IBD or a stoma. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.